But before we start awarding those degrees, I should introduce our student speaker, Linda Zhang. She was born in Calgary, Canada, received her bachelor's at Princeton, and is receiving both a master's in electrical engineering and a PhD in applied physics today. Her advisor was Jelena Vukovic in our electrical engineering department, and her work was in nanophotonics and experimental quantum optics. She served as co-chair for the outreach committee of the Stanford Optical Society, and will be working on engineering self-driving cars after she graduates.
Thank you for the kind introduction, and thank you all for being here today, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Today we come together to celebrate the achievements of our physics and applied physics graduates. I am so proud of all of us. To our new grads, I want you to take a moment and think back on your origin story, and think about the first spark of joy that ignited your interest in physics. Perhaps you were inspired by some giants in the history of science. Perhaps you enjoy the thrill of observing a new phenomenon or creating a new device. Or perhaps you simply love tinkering in the lab. I remember I first got excited about physics thanks to my high school physics teacher, Mr. Karbashewski. Mr. Karbashewski was really cool, and he loves teaching, and it shows. And his passion for physics was infectious. I was really inspired to be more like him. Since then, my path has been influenced by countless mentors and friends along the way, and without whom I would not be here today. So let us all take a moment and reflect and appreciate all the love, support, friendship, and guidance from everyone who has been part of this journey to the PhD. It feels like only yesterday that we were working on problem sets together as first-year graduate students. Since then, we have spread out to explore many different frontiers. We spent years diving into papers and books, toiling away in the clean room. Some of us experiment on worms and animals, while some of us ponder the nature of the cosmos. But whatever the specialty, it's quite hard to explain our research to the broader community. A little while back, I was at a friend's house, and after I got introduced, his mom asked me, "What's your research on?" I was like, my eyes started drifting up towards the ceiling light as I struggled to find words to explain. So I think, and she said it's uncanny, because her son had the exact same response when she asked him that question. So I suspect perhaps many of us here today owe our family an explanation as to what it was that we worked on in the past 5 or 6 or 7 years. All jokings aside, to some extent, this is an inevitable problem for us scientists who do highly technical and specialized research. But because of issues such as climate change, it is more important now than ever that we transcend our typical position of obscurity and neutrality. Global warming presents a threat to our very existence and the existence of many life on this planet. It's not an issue that we can afford to sit out. So, in the midst of this well-earned celebration, I want to offer a challenge for the future. As scientists and scientists in training, we enjoy solving important problems. The environmental crisis is perhaps the most important problem of our time. So I hope that we can come together and solve it too. With that, congratulations to the Applied Physics and Physics graduates of 2019, and enjoy the rest of the festivities. Thank you.